Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to our Class 66 Rocks 200th channel subscriber video. And I can't believe that I've actually reached 200 subscribers, and I really wish to thank you all for watching my videos and subscribing to me. It means a great deal to me, really. As I've checked tonight, we have 201, but obviously there may be more to come after future videos have been uploaded, so who knows. Right, the loco that I've chosen to show you for the 200th subscriber video is a very special one to me. I had it for Christmas, and it has got sound, and it is absolutely fantastic. So, without further ado, let's have a look at it. Right, today we can see it is by Bachmann, it is DCC sound, and it's class 57. And if we go across, we can see it is in Freightliner livery, which is one of my favourites, and it is Freightliner Evolution. We have got another Freightliner 57, but I'll show you that a bit later on. So let's take it out of the box and have a look what we're looking at. So with that out of the way, if we just turn the box on its side here, we can see it says 32750DS, class 57 diesel, 57003, Freightliner Evolution with DCC sound. I think that my parents got this loco from Rails in Sheffield, as I've heard my dad mention that a Freightliner loco we have on the layout did come from there, so I'm thinking it is this one, because he mentioned it when we first ran it on the layout, so I sort of guessed it'd be from there. So let's take it out of the box and have a look what it looks like. Now the first thing that you'll notice is it's the standard new design of the Bachmann box, which is very efficient, I must say. Obviously we've got here the instructions. Like paperwork, it's falling all over the place. Obviously, just an introduction and read the shit about running the loco. What all your functions here do. So F0's your lighting, F1's your sound, 2 and 3 your horns, 4's your fan, and so on. I'm not going to read it out, otherwise it'll take far too long. Obviously on the back is all your CV values. So if you're into CV values and getting sounds just right, so that like when they pull off, the sound is at the right stage for pulling off. But I don't really mess with CVs that much, to be honest. But we'll keep hold of that anyway. Next is just the Bachmann and Farish consumer guarantee, and we don't really need that. Next is the parts list, or part drawings of Bachmann have now called it, for the class 57. So obviously you can see all down here you've got all the different parts, and there should be somewhere, yeah, it says there, when ordering parts please quote the catalogue number. Obviously that's if you're ordering them from Bachmann direct. So we'll just put all this paper here. What else have we got in the box? Oh yes, we've got a collector's club. We don't really need that, really. It's like a goodie bag in this box. And here we've got some very nice etched plates. Freightliner Evolution 57003. I'm definitely going to be putting these on at some stage, obviously when I've detailed the loco and all that. So we'll keep hold of them. So let's have a look at the loco itself. Now, as we can see a bit better here, it is in the stunning Freightliner livery. So let's just slip this first sleeve off it. And before I open the box itself, I'll just show you these. This is the detailing. I mean, just look at those fans. They're excellent. They're even in yellow, which is something I've never ever seen before. But obviously we've got couplings there, pipe work, I think, is that a blanking plate? It looks like a blanking plate to me. Yeah, it is. It's a blanking plate, obviously, if you want to have it for something else. I'm not too sure why they'd include it with this particular model, but still. So, let's begin by that latch there. I have tested the sound on the layout. It is filmed, so a layout video will be coming up shortly after this video. So keep your eyes out for that. So we've just lift it up there and take it out. And wow, here it is. And it has got quite a bit of weight to it. It is so stunning, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. So where shall I begin? Well, I'll start at the side, shall I? Obviously, it is 57003, and as you probably guessed by now, it's Freightliner. We've got plastic handrails. I'm not too sure if you could replace them with metal to make them look more authentic, but there's nothing wrong with the loco as it is anyway, so I don't see why we need to. That's the name badge, Freightliner Evolution. That's what the etched plates will go over eventually. The same with the other side. Obviously we've got our stunning Freightliner logo on the side here. I'm not too sure, is this the new logo of Freightliner, or is this the old one? If you do know, leave your comments below please, because I think there's a, is it Power Hall now? There's just a different livery that I've seen on some Freightliner locos, and some are different than others. I think the new ones have gone on the 86s, if I'm right. As I've been told, there's a few that go through crew and the liveries are different. But if you do know what this one particular one is, I think it may be the new one. I'm not too sure, because that little red triangular bit there on my other loco, oh, it's on there as well. So that's that. But if you do know, please could you let me know. And even if you know why they altered the logo, I would be very interested to find out. Obviously, if we just move onto the front now, we can see we've got NEM sprung buffers, which is fantastic. So any Bachmann stock can be pulled on this baby. We've even got window wipers there. These lights here, or I think it's this one here, or one of these three anyway, light up. It's also got cab lights. I'm pretty sure it's got cab lights when I filmed it, but without looking at the footage again, I couldn't really tell you, but it has got lights. I think if we just have a look at the paperwork, directional lighting. Oh yes, F8 here. If you're obviously using Bachmann Dynamis or the Hornby Select, it says locomotive cab lighting where fitted. So this loco might have it or it might not, I can't remember. But when you see it running, then that's when you'll see how well it really looks. So if we turn it round on the other side now, we can see it's exactly the same. Again, the Freightliner logo, the badge, and the handrails. I'm not too sure if this loco's got a little driver in it somewhere. I don't think it has. No, it hasn't. I'll just have a look. Oh, yes, it has. He's there. There's our little driver. Now, some people give their drivers names. So if you'd like to give the driver a name, not as you'd want to, leave your comments below. I thought of giving him the name Steve. I don't know why. I just did. So let's carry on with the review. Obviously now if we turn it onto the back end of the loco, we can see we've got sprung loaded buffers again. These lights light up. Can't remember which ones off the top of my head. And here we've got an NEM coupling fitted, so because this loco is mainly going to be pulling stock around the layout instead of pushing it. So let's have a look at the roof now. Now as we can see, we've got lovely grill effects along here, but this at this end I've got to show you these. These are absolutely outstanding. The etched grill fan effects on these locos, they are just absolutely wonderful. And I think this is where the speaker is, under this bit here. Can't be anywhere else really, can it? And we've also got a little radio aerial as well. Now if we have a look on the underside of the loco, we can see we've got an AB variant switch here. I haven't tested this, but I think it's like if you want it to run in the day, you knock it to A or B, or if you want it to run with night lights, the night lighting configuration, you knock it to A or B again. We've got 6 wheels on either bogie, there and there. What this loco will be pulling are the new Dapol Freightliner wagons when they come out. It's already been pulling a variety of my stock around the layout. I'm thinking of putting it on some Buxton line hoppers by Bachmann. I think that might be my next investment, the JGAs. So keep your eyes open for that. So with that one out of the way, let's show you the other one. Now, this one is the same class again, but this is Freightliner Challenger, and it is number 57011. Unfortunately, this loco has stopped running on the layout. What I think happened was, when I first had it, I put a load of Freightliner coal hoppers on it and I loaded them with real coal, and I think it has really mauled the motor to pieces on it, because now when it starts up, I try to get it to go forward and all you hear is like a whirring noise, but it just won't budge. We have taken apart off an old Class 47, like a rod, not too sure what it's called, like that's a little bit like that, it twizzles and does stuff with the gears and the wheels. It worked for a spell, the loco was going, I thought great, I've got it running again. We tested it recently and the same again, it stopped, it just would not budge. So I'm thinking of either replacing it with another Freightliner Challenger or a Freightliner Explorer, getting a customised one from Olivia's Trains like Freightliner Bond, which would be 57007, or I might just run Evolution because that's the best one I now have. So let's take a look at this one, shall we? The same again really, like I say, it's just the number and the name that are different. The Freightliner logo is exactly the same. 6 wheels on either bogie, there and there. Along here we've got all the nice grill effects, as well as the fans, which we can now clearly see on this model as we couldn't on the other, but I'm thinking that's because that's a DCC sound and then you can just fit them if you want to. But I'm not too sure if we'll be fitting them to my model, I'm just not sure. Obviously you can see here this is the front end, where I have fitted some pipe work and colour coordinated it based off my traction recognition book. Sprung loaded buffer, that one's a bit sticky. We've even got a little driver in there as well. If we just take a look at the back now, we can see sprung loaded buffers again, and then NEM coupling. And we haven't really fitted much detail into this end as it's going to be doing the same job as that one, and just pulling, but at the minute this is out of commission, unfortunately. But that's it basically. The Bachmann Class 57 was DCC sound, the new one for 2011, well, I say 2011, 2012. Oh, it was bought in 2011, but it's made it to the channel in 2012. But anyway, and the Class 57 from, I think it is 2005.